Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 3. Last episode, we started the first half of the regular season finale here, and game 15 of the regular season against the Hot Corners. We got it into extra innings here into the 10th. Then we also brought in Augustus Martinez out of the bullpen to get us through the top of the 10th inning. We're now heading to the bottom half of the 10th with a chance to win it in the deadlocked 4-4 game here against the Hot Corners in the battle of two last place teams here in our division. They have their closer Maximo Primo on the hill, and of course we have Martinez on the hill who just came in. Interesting things of note that happened in the first half as we load up the game here. Starter for the Hot Corners, Chasey Kim, knocked out in the second inning with 2 outs in that inning with a line drive to the face off of Dig Eforto, which drove in a run. We also had Bo Belter hit 2 home runs for the Hot Corners, driving in 3 of their 4 runs. Their other run came in on an RBI double by Nora Holmes, which scored Bo Belter, so he scored all 4 times. We also drove in our runs on an RBI single by Velos, RBI single by Christopher Woody, and then an RBI groundout by Christopher Woody as well. Wixie Reddier is leading off here in the bottom of the 10th. He's over 3 today with a walk drawn. Primo in his second inning of work. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Curveball's just inside, missing this time, ball 1. Fastball chased high, line in the right field, leaping as Sportswood to make a nice catch, 1 down. That brings up center fielder Nico Jennings, 0 for 4 today. I would pinch hit for him if I had an option to play defense, but I don't, so. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in is inside, 1-1. Fastball up, just high, 2-1 the count from Primo. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2. Fastball up, line to left field, that's dropping, but Drumpf will get there, 2 down. That'll bring up rookie catcher Parker Freeman, 1 for 4 today with the single his last time at the plate. Fastball down and in, called a strike from Primo, 0-1 as he's locked in. Curveball down and in is just low in the dirt, 1-1. Change up down, line to third, right at Bash, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Primo as he gets through the 10th. To the 11th, we're still tied at 4. Johnson, Holmes, and Porker due up here against Martinez. Here's Johnson, 1 for 4 today with the single. And pinch hitting for him is going to be outfielder Damian Rush. Rush hitting $143 on the year with 2 RBIs. He will be taking over duties in center field as Nora Holmes moves to right field for Johnson. Fastball down and in is low. Ball 1 from Martinez. Down in the way outside, 2-0. Cutter up, called a strike, 2-1. Fastball down in the way is low, 3-1. Slider down and in, grounded to short, right at Eforto. Makes the play. Pinch hitter's retired, 1 down. Martinez now locked in. That'll bring up Holmes, 4 for 4 today. Singled her last time at the plate. She's also singled 2 other times and doubled her run. Fastball down, just low, ball 1. Cutter up and in. Fouled back by Holmes, 1-1 the count. Slider down in the way, fouled off by Holmes, 1-2. Fastball down and in, line to second. Shikatani to her left, makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Porker, 0 for 2 today, a specialist active against him. Cutter down and in, hard grounded to third. Woody dives to his left to make the stop. He'll fire to first in time, great play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Martinez. He gets through the 11th, bottom 11. Shikatani, Lumpkins, and Eforto do up here. Bottom 3 to face Primo. Shikatani's 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. She's also locked in. Rush does take over duties in center as Holmes moves over to right field. The second time she's shifted positions here today. Fastball inside. That was a changeup actually, called a strike from Primo, 0-1. Fastball away, line to left center field, hooking, but running it down is Rush, 1 down. Got to bring up Lumpkins, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles as well. Fastball up from Primo, taken, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate. Lumpkins drives that deep to center field. That is high. It is far, and it dies at the warning track. 2 down. How to bring up a 4-0. 2 for 4 today. He's doubled and singled in a run earlier. Also knocked out a pitcher with said single. Changeup up, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Changeup up and in, called a strike, 0-2. His tough out activates for a 4-0 now. Primo starting to tire now. This will be his 30th pitch out of the pen. Fastball inside misses, 1-2. Curveball away, grounded up the middle. Jumps back, hands it. And fires first in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Primo. To the 12th, we're still tied at 4. Bash, Oxen, Soxen, and Drumpf do up against Martinez. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Here's Bash leading off, 1 for 4 with a single today. Still tense. Martinez getting ready to start his third inning of work here. Fastball down and in on the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in is lined down the left field line. That is a fair ball as Bash has possibly extra bases. Lunkins runs it down and gets it in. It is a leadoff double for Bash as the go-ahead runs in scoring position. Got to bring up Oxen Soxen, 0 for 4 today. Fastball down and in is inside, missing, 1-0. Cutter down and away, grounded to first. Pitts backhands it. Flips to Martinez in time for the first out as Oxen Soxen is now 10th. Bash moves up to third on the fielder's choice. Now to bring up Drumpf, 1 for 5 with a single. Cutter away, called a strike, caught the corner, 0-1. Fastball up and in, fouled back, 0-2 as the infield's in here for the Freebooters, looking to cut off the run at the plate. Slider down and in, off Freeman's glove, runner's coming home. Here's the flip, just laid, and that's going to be on Martinez. Is that on Martinez or is that on Freeman? Nope, it's just a pass ball. Okay. It was a good breaking pitch in the dirt, but Freeman's poor fielding allows it to get by him, and the run scores. Martinez now down to neutral mojo after that. How do we want to handle this? Fastball down and away is just low, 2-2. Cutter up and away, fouled back. Still a 2-2 count. Fastball up and in, fouled back, still 2-2. Slider down and in is inside, full count. Fastball down, line to second. Shikatani leaps, knocks it off her glove, but it's into right center for a base hit. Good effort, but just not enough fielding. Drumpf reaches, now I'll bring up jumps. 0 for 5 today in tenths. Martinez done after 2 1/3 innings of work out of the pen as he did what he could. Coming in out of relief, I should say. It's going to be long reliever Boris Bigsworth. Why not? Throw our worst pitcher out there. Bigsworth, no record on the year, a 1.29 ERA. He's given up 1 earned run, 0.86 whip. He's made 3 appearances with another team. I don't know who because I didn't check who he played for before I signed him. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits given up, 1 wild pitch, 1 home run, and 3 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against 240. Solid numbers. Was probably released by a team to make room for a better pitcher. So it just comes with the territory being about 40 years old and being a very low-rated player. You're going to get released more often than not. First pitch fastball up and away. Swung through it as jumps is early, 0-1. Surprising, but alright. Change up away. Check swing outside. Good take from jumps, 1-1. Slider down and in is low, 2-1. Fastball up and in, just inside, 3-1. Change up down. Fouled off. Full count now. Fastball up and away, fouled off again as jump stays alive, still a full count. Slider down and away, low, ball 4, and Bigsworth walks jumps as he's back to neutral mojo. First and second now with 1 down for Sportswood. 1 for 5 day with a single. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Change up down and away is outside, 2-0. Slider down and in, low, ball 3, 3-0. Fastball away, outside, ball 4, and that's the second walk for Bigsworth as the bases are loaded now with 1 down. And it's Bo Belter. Belter's homered twice today in single, driving in 3 of the 5 runs. He's also scored 4 of them. Bases loaded, and this is also the last batter Bigsworth has to face as by rules implemented in SMB3. All relievers must face a minimum of 3 batters or get out of the inning they are posted within. First pitch slider down, low ball 1. Change it down. That's lined into center field, heading for the high wall out there. Jennings leaps, misses it, and it's off the wall. That's going to drive in at least 2 runs, possibly 3. Here comes the 3rd run for the plate. Hits the 3rd with it. Got Belter, but it's a 3 RBI double as he breaks it open. It is 8-4, bringing his RBI total to 6. That'll bring up Rush. Belter is also hurt on the play, which is why he was thrown out at 3rd. He tweaked his groin. Rush up, the pinch hit last inning, so he's 0 for 1 today. Fastball down, called a strike, 0-1 as Bigsworth is now tense. Slider down and in, just low, 1-1. Change up, fouled back by Rush, 1-2. Fastball up, chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Bigsworth as he gets out of the inning. But the damage is done as 4 runs score, and the Hot Corners have an 8-4 lead. 1 on a pass ball, the other 3 on a 3 RBI double by Belter. Bottom of 12. Top of the lineup due up. We need a big inning here to stay in it. Here's Woody, 1 for 4, single walk, drove in 2 runs today. Primo exits as he's in charge of the win now. Coming into relief is long reliever Felix Farmhand, the right-hander, who I believe we had for part of the season. And here's Nora Holmes coming out as Seymour Sox will take over in right field, upping the defense out there. Here's a look at Farmhand's numbers on the season. He is 0-4 with a 6.16 ERA and a 1.74 WHIP. 14 runs given up, 13 of them earned. 8 appearances, 1 of them a start. He's thrown 19 innings, 24 hits given up, 9 walks. 2 of those 24 hits are homers. He's also struck out 10. Batting average against for him on the year is highest out of the pen at .312. So, cue the Angels in the after. Yeah, you know what? You're not right. You're not wrong. It could happen. They brought in the right pitcher for us to do it off of. All right, so Sox will take over in right field for Holmes. So they have good defense in right. Rush has solid defense in center, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, his defense. All right, it's about average. Sox is a good defender. What about left? Jump is a horrible defender. Okay. Belter is still in the game hurt, but he's DHing, so it doesn't matter. Bash is tense, so his fielding's down. Ox is now tense, but he's still a good fielder regardless. Porker's in his backup position. He's not very good. All right, so the only guy left on the bench for them is catcher Jermaine Raines, who they're not going to bring in for Ox. Ox is still a better defender. Woody will lead off here. Fastball, call to strike the letters from Farmhand as he comes into this appearance locked in. 0-1 the count. Swung late up and in 0-2. Chased it high, and Woody down swinging. 1 down. I'll bring up Velos, 1 for 5. RBI single earlier. Fastball away from Farmhand, misses. Ball 1. Fastball middle in, line to right center. Jumps, leaps. He bounces off his glove, and it's into center for a base hit. Thank God he can't field to begin with. Velos reaches base for the 2nd time today. She's 2 for 6, and that'll bring up Pitts, 0 for 4 today with a walk back in the 1st inning. Hitless since. Fastball way in high, inside and high, 1-0. High heater misses, 2-0. Changeup pulled to first. Sportswood leaps, it's off his glove into right field, sort of. Jumps, gets it to second, though, in time to retire Velos because that's just our luck. 2 down now, and that'll bring up Reddier, 0 for 4 today with a walk is the last chance. Changeup down low, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, right at jumps, and that will end the game as we lose once again, officially cementing ourselves in last place for the 2nd consecutive season. 8 for the final after 12 innings as we hung on, but just couldn't push anything through in the late innings to piss the game away. Hot Corners win 8-4. Let's see, hits today. Jumps was the only one hitless up there. Rush was hitless as well as Porker. James, Sox didn't get to bat. Oxen Soxon was hitless as well. Star of the game's Bell Belter, 4 hits, drove in 6 runs, 2 homers as well. I mean, outside of him, without him, they lose this game hands down. RBI for Holmes on a double, and then 1 run scored on a pass ball. So On our side, middle of the lineup was hitless, Pitts, Reddier, and Jennings. Everyone else got at least one hit. 2 hits for each for Shigatani, Lumpkins, and Efordo, the bench players for the most part. RBI for Efordo as well, which killed Chasey Kim. Woody had 2 RBIs, and Delos had 1 RBI as well. Pitching lines, Jesus, this is a mess, but alright. Kim, inning and 2/3, takes a line drive to the face, leaves in the second inning. 3 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 1 walk. Texas, 3 innings of relief, 4 hits, 1 walk. Tolbert, 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits given up, 1 walk. Primo, 3 2/3 innings of perfect relief. He gets the win, 1-1 on the year now. And Farmhand, an inning out of the pen, giving up a hit and a strikeout. On our side, Bradley, 6 innings, 10 hits, given up 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 home run balls. Solid outing, but he gets a no decision. Bates, 3 innings of good relief, 1 hit given up with 2 Ks. Martinez takes his second loss of the year as he falls to 0-2, 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. And Bigsworth, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Player of the game, I mean, there was no question. It was always going to be Bo Belter. So, I mean, he went 2 homers, a double, 6 RBIs. You can't beat that. Nora Holmes, RBI double, and then Efordo, the RBI single, and the pitcher kill. Let's not forget that. Ugh, that could have gone better. Alright, so that means there's only 1 game left in the season. We either finish at 6-10 or we finish at 5-11. Alright, let's just sim these games. I'm just going to skip them all because none of it really matters to us. We could give 2 shits on who makes the playoffs, honestly. There we go. Okay, so it looks like 10-5 for the Herbs and Wild Pigs. So if we beat the Wild Pigs, they lose the division. Let's see, 9-7 for the Moonstars, Sirloins, and Blowfish each. So one of them is missing the playoffs, which is the Blowfish. The Sirloins and Moonstars are in. They'll be the 2 seed and the 4 seed, respectively. So the Wild Pigs are playing for the 3 seed because the Hot Corners can't catch them and the Moose can't catch them either. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So the Hot Corners will play the Herbisaurs. We are going to play the Wild Pigs. Looking at the other side, holy crap. 4 teams at 10-5 or 10-6 in 1 division. Jesus. Nemesis make it. Crocodons are out. It's going to be a combination of either the Heaters, Beewolves, Grapplers, and Platypi. 3 of those teams will make it. 1 of them will miss. It all comes down really to the Beewolves and Heaters playing each other. I mean, I'll try. I mean, I make no promises. All I can say is that both bottom divisions this year were the weak divisions in each conference. Alright, let's look at these moves here. Ooh, Woody gets +4 speed. Good job for him. He's been improving all year. Smesson goes to the Sirloins. Okay, good for them. Flapjack Knock... Jesus Christ, that's a great name. Flapjack Knockmore, released by the Crocodons. Released by Charlie Trejo. I mean, I might pick him up for next year. He's only going to be 27. It's still relatively young. Still playing for them? Yep, you're right. Absolutely. Oh, Efordo gets +1 contact for those 2 hits. Hot Corners pick up shortstop Amy Zoner, replacing Nora Holmes. Wow. After she had a great game, you just cut her? Damn. Overdog signed Biff Noggins, replacing Marvin Handshake. Interesting name. Interesting player, but I like Woody, so we'll stay away from him. Marshwater signs to the Buzzards, replacing Maverick McMahon, the former Sandcats hurler. Okay. Alright, well, let me just start the guys that I think are interesting. Obviously, Jeterson and Handshake I don't really need, so I'll pass on him. Where's the guy we were just looking at? What was his name? Knockmore, that's right, the reliever. I like him. I'm not going to pick up Wonderfloss. I don't need him. I'll just take him off this list now so I don't remember him for next year. The only other decently young pitcher is Lupinovich, who we got rid of because she couldn't meet her pitching standards, or her stats. So, nope. Not interested this year. But, yeah, we really do need... We don't need a center fielder. We do need a left fielder. I don't even know why I have Jeterson starred now that I think about it. I'm just out there today. Any other young player? Axelson, yeah. I mean, but she wasn't hitting. Still. I could bring her back if she doesn't get signed. I can just, pick her up first week of the off season. Just call it a day. Any other young prospects here? Betty Sparks is relatively young, but I like Burnside, even if he doesn't hit from time to time. So I'll avoid that for now. Second base we do need, that's right. We do need second base. Only in one left, there's Leather and Batsman. Okay. Flash is alright. He's not a hitter, he's a fielder. So best he could be is like a bench player, and then we like get another young second baseman in the off season. But I'll keep him starred here just in case he does make it to the off season. Any other interesting ones? I don't see any. No, okay. Alright, so let's do these player developments here. Alright, so Ho, we're not doing this one. 2, I have a chance to get RBI dud. Lumpkins did good. He got 2 hits. Let's give him this extra contact here. Gets the 4. Nice. Does not get the RBI man. Had he gotten the RBI man, I would have started him over Jennings and put him in center field. I would have done it. Alright, Huck and Duck. Oh, Huck and Duck wants to not get walk prone. Huh. Alright, this one for Smith. I'm not going to get this one for... Actually, you know what? I can get this for Smith because I got money to burn. So let's just get it. Because he's going to pitch, and I might as well be the only time I use him moving forward. So let's just get it for him and improve his stats a little bit here. That way opens up another free slot for us. I'll get this one for Martinez next time, because I'm probably going to keep him regardless. Jennings, I'll get this one next time as well. Huck and Duck, yeah, I'm probably going to end up using him in relief this episode, this next game, so let's just improve his stats here. +3, +2, -2. Oh, he avoids the walk prone, that's good. At least he doesn't get any hot better, though. Alright. Got the lineups here. There we go. Alright, so we are facing the Wild Pigs here. They're playing for the division lead here. Brent Potter, the rookie's on the hill. He's got no record, a 4.91 ERA and a 1.64 whip. And we're going to send Tarak Smith, the veteran, to the hill. 1-0, 1.50 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Here's a look at the lineup. Woody Balos leads off in left, followed by Pitts at first base. He's still locked in despite not getting a hit last this episode. Reddier, DH. He'll bat third. Roper bats fourth. He's back in the game at shortstop. Woody drops to the 5 slot, still at third base. Jennings still in center, 10th. Ho back in the lineup at catcher, bats 7th. Burnside bats 8th in right, and Shigatani is in 9th at second base. Fordo, Brown, Lumpkins, and Freeman will be on the bench. Might call Bad Hot Brown off the bench if like Reddier goes tense, because we're not playing for anything at this point, and if Reddier still isn't hitting, I mean, let's just bring Brown on because he's had the hot bat as of late and just had like one bad game last 2 episodes ago, so I can just call on him and say, hey bud, you want to get some at bats because we're not playing for anything after this. Might as well let you get some playing time here in the last game. Alright, let's see if we finish this league with the worst run differential this season. Kaufman, Evergreen, and Evans do up first here against Smith. Here's Hoffman, the second baseman. 328 average, 2 hit homers, 8 RBIs. Here's a look at Smith's numbers real quick. Tarak is 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA, 1.50 whip, 1 earned run in his 1 start given up. 6 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered with 1 of them a homer. He's also struck out 2. Batting average against for him is 346 on the year. And here's a look at the Wild Pigs lineup. After Kaufman, it's left fielder Patience Evergreen. She's locked in. Then right fielder Flash Evans, who's also locked in. Shortstop Luke Michaels. First baseman Spanky Wagner. He's tense. Third baseman Andre Candela, the utility infielder. Rosie Hardman, the DH, bats 7th. Ernie Blings, the catcher, bats 8th. And Gordon Fruitwell, the center fielder, bats 9th. All right, Smith's ready. Here's his first pitch. Fastball away, fouled off 0-1. Next is a curveball down and in. Hard grounder at the middle. Roper dives to his left to make a nice stop. Fire. Just in time to get the speedy Kaufman. Good play. That'll bring up Evergreen. 240 average, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Locked in right now, batting in the 2 hole. First pitch cutter up. Just high, ball 1. Fastball down in the way. He's called a strike, 1-1. Change up and away. Called a strike, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Pulled foul by Evergreen. Out of play. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Just low. 2-2. Good take. Fastball up and in is high. Full count now. Change up away. Skied by Evergreen to pretty deep center. Jennings back at the warning track. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up right fielder Flash Evans, who's locked in, hitting .250. 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the season. Cutter up and away is outside for ball 1. Change it down and in. Grounded softly to short. Roper charges and fires. In time to get Evans. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Smith as Evans drops the neutral mojo. Bottom 1, it's 0-0. Velos, Pitts, and Reddy are due up here first against the rookie Brent Potter. Here's Velos, 406 average, 14 RBIs leading off today. RBI single last game and another single later in the game. Here's Potter's numbers on the air. Potter's a long reliever by trade. He has no record, a 4.91 ERA and a 1.64 WHIP. 6 runs given up, 4 of them earned in his 2 starts this season. He's pitched 7 1/3 innings, 10 hits given up, 7 strikeouts recorded, 2 walks, 1 home run ball. Batting average against the .313. So he didn't last very long in either start, so we just got to work his pitch count, it looks like. First pitch slider down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Slider middle of the plate. Velos drives it to center field. Doesn't get anything on it as she pops it up. Fruitwell makes the catch, 1 down. Got to bring up the first baseman Stump Pitts, hitting .418, 4 homers, 14 RBIs on the season as he's still locked in. Also has the contact versus righty active here as Potter throws a fastball outside for ball 1. Fastball up and away is outside as well, 2-0. Curveball middle in is turned on by Pitts, ripped into the right center gap. Evans with his speed cannot get there, and it bounces past him to the wall. Pitts on his way to second. Now he's digging for third as Kaufman cuts it off. Here's the throw. It's late. It's a 1-out triple for Pitts. What effort there from the Stars. He's not giving up on the season despite us being horrendously bad. Reddy are up now, 291 average with 2 RBIs on the season. Strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Reached base via a walk last game. Did not get a hit again. Fastball up, line to first. Easy catch for Wagner, 2 down. Now to bring up Roper, hitting .318, 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the season. Shortstop had last game off as Afordo came off the bench and delivered 2 hits. Curveball up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, good check swing from Roper, 1-1. Sliders inside from Potter, 2-1. Fastball away, fouled off by Roper, 2-2 the count. Curveball down is ripped foul into the seat, still a 2-2 count to Roper. Slider away, hit up the middle, diving his Kaufman to make a nice stop, and she'll get the slow Roper to end the inning. Very good defensive play, keeps it scoreless as we get a 1-out triple but can't score. To the second, it's still 0-0. Michaels, Wagner, and Candela do up against Smith. Here's shortstop Luke Michaels hitting .344, 3 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. Very good numbers here for the veteran shortstop. First pitch fastball up and in is fouled back, 0-1. Curveball down and away, pulled foul on the ground out of play, 0-2. Got her up and away, fouled back as Michaels stays alive. Still an 0-2 count. Change it down and in is Lowe's. Chased it anyway, strike 3. First punch out for Smith, 1 down. Drock cruising here early, and here's Spanky Wagner at the first baseman. Hitting .262, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the season as he comes into this game tense. First pitch cutter down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Change up and away. Skied by Wagner to left field. Velos back in front of the warning track. Makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up third baseman Andre Candela, hitting .291. 2 homers and 12 RBIs. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that long wait. Son wasn't feeling too hot the past couple of days, so he woke up screaming and it was time for his medicine, so it was a slight delay, but he's got his medicine, he's back asleep. Hopefully he gets better soon. Alright, we're back at it here. Smith 2 down in the inning, already locked in. Candela at the plate, hitting .291, 2 homers, 12 RBIs on the season. First pitch fastball off and away is called strike from Smith, 0-1. Change it down and away is low, 1-1 to count. Cutter up and in is inside, 2-1. Curveball down and in bounces, 3-1. Fastball down, fouled off by Candela, full count. Curveball down and in, pulled foul, out of play, still a full count. Cutter up and away, lined softly left center field. Jennings is not going to get there, and that's going to split the gap all the way to the wall. Jennings gets it in. It's a double for Candela here with 2 down as it extends the inning. Smith knocked down the neutral mojo as well. Next up is the DH Hardman, .238 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the season. Has contact versus right-handers active here in the 7th slot. First fastball's down, low, ball 1. Ball down and away, low, 2-0. Cutter up and in is fouled back, 2-1. Change it down and in. Line to first, Pitts makes the catch. That ends the inning. Bottom 2. Still scoreless. Woody, Jennings, and Hode up against Potter. Here's Woody, third baseman, had 2 RBIs last game, hitting .311, 5 RBIs on the season. Slider up and away, first strike, going 1. Curveball's inside, ball 1. Fastball up, 2-1. Curveball down, pulled foul, 2-2. Heater high, ball 3. Fastball up, line to center. Easy catch for Fruitwell on the charge, 1 down. Brings up Jennings, center fielder's tense, hitting .292. 2 RBIs on the season, hitless last game. Fastball high for a strike. Chased 1 high that time, 1-1. Fastball away is fouled off, 1-2. Curveball away, skied to left center. Easy catch out there for Evergreen, 2 down. Brings up rookie catcher Effort Ho. Back in the lineup today, hitting .298, 7 RBIs on the season. Curveball down and in for a strike, 0-1. Curveball's high, 1-1. Curveball down, line to left field, hit pretty well, but it's going to be caught on the warning track by Evergreen. 1-2-3 inning for Potter. To the 3rd, still scoreless. Blings, Fruitwell, and Kaufman due up here against Smith. There's Blings, catcher hitting in the 8th hole today. .227 average, a homer, 7 RBIs. Fastball down and the way is outside, ball 1. Change up and in, check swing, 2-0. Curveball down and then is low, 3-0. Cutter down and away, lined hard. Shigatani dives just past her glove into right, it's a base hit. That'll bring up Fruitwell, center fielder hitting 9th today, hitting .357. Homer, 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down and in is skied by Fruitwell to left field. Velos back to the warning track. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Kaufman, 0-1. Fastball away, line to center. Jennings over to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. That'll bring up Evergreen, 0 for 1 today. Curveball up and away, check swing outside, ball 1. Cutter down and away, grounded to short, right at Roper. He'll go to first. That'll end the inning. A hit for the Wild Pigs, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 3, we're still scoreless. Burnside, Shigatani, and Velos due up here against Potter. There's right fielder Dominic Burnside back in the lineup today. Contact versus right-handers active here, hitting .343. 2 RBIs on the season. Curveball hangs, and he hits it to pretty deep center field, but he got under it. Threw it well there, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Shigatani, hitting .400 on the year with an RBI, 2 RBIs and a homer. 2 hits last game. Fastball down and in, called a strike to the second baseman, 0-1. Slider down, grounded in the hole, diving is Kaufman to cut it off. She'll fire to the pitcher in time, 2 down. Another great play. That'll bring up Velos, 0 for 1. Fastball up for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up is fouled off. That might get out of reach, and it will. 0-2. Curveball stays inside from Potter. 1-2. Fastball down the middle, hit up the middle. Kaufman dives to her right to make the stop and fires in time to get Velos. 2 great defensive plays by Kaufman keep us off the hit column. To the 4th. Still scoreless. Evans, Michaels, and Wagner blew up.
Now batting, the right fielder, Flash Evans.
Evans leads off, he's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out, I believe, his first time up. Change up and in is a called strike, 1-1. Fastball down and in is low, 1-1. Cutter down and away, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Ball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball up and in, popped up foul territory. Out over the backstop, 1-2. Change it down and in, grounded to third softly. Woody to his right, backhands and fires, 1 down. That'll bring up Michaels, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Smith locked in again. Curveball down and in is fouled off, 1-1. Middle in is inside, 2-1. Change it down and away low, 3-1. Fastball middle in is fouled back, full count. Cutter down and in, line to right field. Hangs up for Burnside to make the catch, 2 down. We'll bring up Wagner, 0 for 1 today. First pitch curveball down and away, grounded up the middle. Roper dives, he can't knock it down though, and it's an infield single for Wagner. He's now 1 for 2. Keeps the inning alive for Candela, who doubled his first time up. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Curveball down and in, rip foul into the Freebooters dugout, 1-1. Cutter down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and in, away, line softly to right field, that's a base hit for Candela. Burnside gets it in, holds Wagner to second, 1-2, 2 down, 2 on. For Hardman is 0 for 1. Change it down and in is inside, ball 1. Smith no longer locked in. Fastball middle in, check swing for a strike, 1-1. Curveball middle away. Hard grounder to first, diving his pits, cuts it off, flips to Smith in time, and that ends the inning as he gets out of the jam. 2 hits for the Wild Pigs, they do nothing with them. Bottom 4, we're still scoreless. Pitts, Reddier, and Roper due up. There's Pitts, tripled his first time up, then was stranded at first base. First stranded at third base in the first inning.
That's inside.
Curveball inside, misses. Ball one as Potter's locked in.
Strike.
Curveball down and away, caught the zone, 1-1. Slider down and in, line to right center field. That drops for a base hit as Fruitwell cuts it off. Single for Pitts. He's now 2 for 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
Brings up
7.
Reddier, who's 0 for 1 in tenths. Runner goes on the first pitch. Slider below the knees, ball 1. Throw down from Blings is late. It's a stolen base. First thump, that is his second attempt of the year. He is 2 for 2. 1-0 pitch to Reddier. Slider to right center. That'll drop for extra bases, and that will score Pitts easily as we're going to be on the board first here. Reddier beats the throw from Evans for a double. 1-0 Freebooters. He's also back to neutral mojo. Thank you. Next up's Roper, 0 for 1. Fastball up and in hit in the left center field. That's going to hang up though for Fruitwell. 1 down. Brings up Woody, 0 for 1. Curveball away, misses. Ball 1. Curveball down, 2-0. Fastball up and in, fist to the left field shallow. Caught by Michaels for the second out. That'll bring up Jennings, 0 for 1. Slider inside, caught a strike, 0-1. Curveball outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Curveball outside again, 3-1. Slider at the knees, full count. Slider down and in, line to right. That drops for another base hit. Rounding third and trying to score is Reddier. Throw from Evans is late. It is an RBI single for Jennings. Full count. 2-0 to score, and that'll bring up Ho, 0 for 1. Jennings also back to neutral mojo, I believe. Pick off to first. Low throw, knocked down by Wagner. Throw to second in time to get Jennings, and that will end the inning. To the fifth, we get 2 runs. 2-0 to score. Blings, Fruitwell, and Kaufman do up. Blings 1 for 1 today with a single. Jennings, I believe, was caught stealing on that. That was his third attempt of the year. He's now 2 for 3. First pitch to Blings is a cutter down and in, low, ball 1. Curveball middle away, caught the zone, 1-1. Changeups inside, 2-1. Fastball down and away is grounded to short. Roper makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Fruitwell, 0 for 1. Cutter inside, grounded up the middle, base hit. One down, runner at first for Kaufman. Fastball down and away, hit deep to right center. That is gone. And the Wild Pigs tied up at 2-2. Third of the year for Kaufman. Tie ball game. Here's Evergreen 0 for 2. Curveball inside, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Changeup inside, almost hits her, 1-2. Cutter down and away, Hardman to hold a short. Roper, nice diving play. He's not going to get Evergreen though. Infield single, and that brings up Evans, 0 for 2. First pitch curveball away, called a strike, 0-1 as Smith is now tense. Fastball up and in, fouled off, 0-2. Changeup down and in, low, ball 1. 1-2 pitches, a cutter up and away, high, 2-2. Fastball away, chased it swinging, 2-2. 2 down now. That brings up Michaels, 0 for 2. Second punch out today for Smith. Curveball down for a strike, 0-1. Cutter inside, line to left, that's a base hit. And that will keep the inning alive here. Smith's now tense again, and that'll bring up Wagner, 1 for 2. Oh no, he's not tense, well that's good I guess. Fastball down and in for a strike, 0-1. Changeup up and away is outside, 1-1. Cutter up and in is high, 2-1. Fastball down and in, grounded to third. Easy play for Woody, he'll go to first, and that will end the inning. Smith gives up the 2-run bomb to Kaufman, but manages to strand any further damage. Bottom 5, it's 2-2. Ho, Burnside, and Chickatani do up. Ho, 0 for 1 today. Curveball down, grounded to short. Easy play for Michaels, 1 down. Brings up Burnside, 0 for 1. Curveball hangs, he skies it to center as he gets under it. Left center, I guess. Fruitwell there. 2 down. Brings up Shigatani, 0 for 1. Fastball up and in, sky to right center. And that's an easy catch for Fruitwell. 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-3 pitch inning for Potter. To the 6th, it's still 2-2. Candela, Hardman, and Blings do up. Candela 2 for 2 today, double and a single. First pitch fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Curveball up and away, line to left center. That's going to be a base hit. Jennings gets it in, and that's the leadoff single. I'll bring up Hardman, 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Changeup up and in, skied to right center. Jennings over, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Blings, 1 for 2 today with the single. Cutter down and in, grounded to third. Woody there, fires to first. 2 down. Brings up Fruitwell, 1 for 2 with the single. Curveball down and away. 1 hopper to Shigatani. Fires to first, and that's a third out of the inning as Smith gives up a hit, but gets out of the inning scoreless. Bottom half of the 6th we go. Velos, Pitts, and Reddy are due up. Velos 0 for 2 today. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, Velos jumps on it, hits it deep to right center field. Does it have the carry? Yes, it does, into the second deck. First homer of the year for Dancer Velos. And that gives her 15 RBIs here on the season, which I believe is most on the team. She is now giving us a 3-2 lead. Brings up Pitts. He is 2 for 2 today, triple and a single. Curveball down and in, ripped to right field. That drops for a base hit. Second hit of the inning here for the Freebooters as Pitts has his 3rd hit. He's 3 for 3. Brings up Reddier, doubled in a run his last time up. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Pitts gets back. Fastball down and in, grounded hard at the middle. Michaels cuts it off on the dive. He'll go to first with it. Nice play, 1 down. That'll bring up Roper 0 for 2, and that will do it for Potter as he goes 5 1/3, gives up the 3 earned runs. Runner at second's his responsibility. Coming on is ace left-hander Alana Lantana. Let's see. Lantana's 1-0, a 4.05 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP. 8 hits, 8 runs given up, 6 earned in 8 games. 13 1/3 innings pitched, 15 hits, surrendered, 6 walks, 1 home run ball, 12 strikeouts, and a 273 batting average against. Not bad at all. Swung late on the heater high, 0-1. Fastball inside, pulled into left field and shallow. Tough play, but Evergreen gets there, 2 down. I'll bring up Woody, 0 for 2 today. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Cutter high, caught a strike, 1-1. Fastball caught the low outside corner, 1-2. Slider inside, soft liner to short, easy catch for Michaels. That ends the inning. To the 7th, 3-2 the score. Top of the lineup do it for the Pigs. Kaufman, Evergreen, and Evans. Smith is done after 6 innings of work, giving up the 2 earned runs and I believe 9 hits. Yep, he's in line for the win here, coming out of the bullpen. We're going to go with right-hander Huck and Duck here to start. Huck has no record, a 3 ERA and a 1.33 WHIP. He's given up 3 runs, or 1 run, one of which both it was earned. 2 games pitched, 3 innings, 4 hits surrendered, 1 strikeout recorded with 1 home run ball. Batting average against for him on the year is .333. First pitch fastball away, check swing at the knees, 0-1. Curveball down and in, line hard to third, past the diving Woody. It's a base hit for Kaufman. Leadoff woman on here in the inning, and that'll bring up Evergreen, 1 for 3 with a single. Kaufman's probably going to steal here, as she is a pretty fast runner. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Huck is looking at her. Fastball away, line to short. Roper leaps, makes a nice catch. Almost doubles off Kaufman, 1 down. Brings up Evans, 0 for 3. First pitch curveball down and away. Called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Slider middle in. Pulled foul by Evans, 0-2. Fastball up and away, fouled back. Still 0-2. Fastball middle in, inside, 1-2. Slider away, chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Huck, 2 down. That brings up Michaels, 1 for 3 with the single. Curveball down and in, runner goes on the first pitch on the strike. Easy stolen base for Kaufman, she picked the right pitch. That is, where is she? That is her 7th attempt of the year, she's 6 for 7. 0-1 count. Fastball up and away, called a strike. It's now 0-2. Slider down and away in the dirt. Runner goes, throw to third. Just laid another stolen base for Kaufman. She's now 7 for 8. 1-2 the count to Michaels. Fastball up and in is high. Chased it anyway, strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Huck as he gets out of the inning scoreless. Bottom 7. Jennings, Ho, and Burnside do up. Here's Jennings. RBI single his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up, swung late, 0-1. Fastball up, hit hard at the middle. Diving is Kaufman on a nice play. I think that's her 3rd or 4th today. 1 down. Brings up Ho, 0 for 2 today. Fastball up. Ooh, right back at Lantana, another injury. Blings makes the play in time to get Ho, 2 down. Brings up Burnside, 0 for 2 intense. And Lantana exits after the line drive to the jaw. Coming in is right-hander Kendra Kerr. Kerr is 2-1 on the season with a 2.35 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. 5 runs given up, 4 of them earned. 10 games played, 15 1/3 innings pitched. 12 hits given up, 1 home run, 1 hit batsman. 6 walks and 10 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against is .211 on the year. She's the best performing reliever in the Wild Pigs bullpen. Slider down and in for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down is skied into left field. Easy play for Evergreen, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. Although they do lose Lantana, who gets injured, so there's the pitcher injury we were talking about. To the 8th, Wagner, Candela, and Hardman due up here against Huck. Wagner 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Curveball down and away is low, 2-0. Slider middle of the plate, ripped foul. Out of play, 2-1. Curveball down and in, check swing, called a strike, 2-2. Curveball away, outside, full count. Fastball up and away, chased at strike 3. Another punch out for Huck, his third. 1 down. Brings up Candela, 3 for 3. Double and 2 singles. Singled his last time at the plate, slider away, check swing outside, 1-0. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Slider inside, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball away, ball 2, 2-2. Curveball down and in, grounded to second, right at Chigatani on the backhand, 2 down. Brings up Hardman, 0 for 3. First pitch fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball down and away, grounded to third, 1 hopper, Woody backhands it, fires, in time, another 1-2-3 inning for Huck. Bottom 8, it's still 3-2. Shigatani, Velos, and Pitts do up here against Kerr. Here's Shigatani, 0 for 2. Kerr locked in as that fastball's in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball down, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, popped up, shallow right center field. Easy play for Kaufman. 1 down. Brings up Velos, 1 for 3 with a solo home runner last time up. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball caught the zone that time, 1-1. Curveball down and the ways outside, 2-1. Slider down and then pulled foul, 2-2 the count as K-Dot activates for Kerr. Fastball high, full count. Fastball down, grounded softly to second. Kaufman with the play, 2 down. That brings up Pitts, 3 for 3 today. Singled his last time up. He's also tripled and singled earlier. Fastball down, ball 1. Fastball away, 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Michaels, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kerr. To the 9th, it's 3-2. Blings, Fruitwell, and Kaufman do up here. Wings 1 for 3 today with the single. Huck's locked in out there on the mound. First pitch curveball down and in is bounces, ball 1. Fastball down and away, line to short. Roper leaps, makes a catch, 1 down. Next up, Fruitwell, 1 for 3 with a single as he's coming out for pinch hitter, catcher Harmony Strauss. Hitting .390, a homer, 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch slider up and in. Strauss was gunning for the seats. Looking fastball, 0-1. Curveball down, low, 1-1. Fastball down and in is low again, 2-1. Curveball up and in. And Strauss got a hold of that one to right field, and it's gone. Pinch hitter goes yard, second of the year for Strauss, and we're tied at 3. That'll bring up Kaufman, 2 for 4. 2-run homer and a single today. Fastball down is low, ball 1. Curveball down and in, hard grounder at the middle. Roper dives, can't get there, and that's another base hit for Kaufman. 3rd hit today as she's going to have a double. She's now a triple shy of the cycle. 1 down, and here's Evergreen, 1 for 4 with a single. Huck's going to be done after 2 1/3 innings. He did his best, but blew the win. Well, blew the save, really. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be Doc Simpleman, the left-hander. He is 1-0 with a 4.63 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. 6 earned runs given up in 5 appearances, 1 save on the season. 11 2/3 innings thrown, 12 hits, 1 walk, 1 home run, 15 strikeouts. Batting average against a .250. Two-seamer up and in, it's a called strike. Runner goes. Throw down is late. Another stolen base for Kaufman. She's now 8 for 9, third of the day. Fastball down and away, line to third. Woody makes the catch and taps the bag. It's an unassisted double play to get us out of the jam. Good play by Woody, the rookie, but bottom of the 9th, we're tied at 3. Middle of the lineup due up, Reddier, Roper, and Woody to face Kerr. Looking for a walk-off. Here's Reddier. RBI double earlier. He's 1 for 3 today. Strauss will exit as Man and Moon takes over in center field. Good choice there. Strauss is a catcher, not an outfielder. Curveball hangs, ball 1. Curveball down and in, line hard to left field, but it's right at Evergreen, 1 down. Brings up Roper, 0 for 3. Fastball down the middle, first strike, 0-1. Heater outside, 1-1. Fastball down, line to short, right at Michaels, 2 down. Next up, Woody, 0 for 3, made the nice defensive play last inning. Fastball up, lines it to right softly, easy catch out there for Evans, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. To the 10th we go, more bonus baseball. Evans, Michaels, and Wagner due up against Simpleman. Evans 0 for 4 today to lead off the inning. First pitch fastball down, ball 1. Slider up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer down, hard grounder to third. Woody dives, can't get there. It's a base hit for Evans. He's 1 for 5 today. Lead-off man on here for the Pigs, and that's Michaels, 1 for 4 with the single. Next up, as Evans will probably try to steal as well. First pitch fastball up is high, ball 1. Slider down, hard grounder to third. Woody dives, can't get there. It's into the corner. Bayless comes up throwing for third as Evans tries to stretch it, and he'll make it. True. Wagner up, 1 for 4. Well, even if they are tired, everything resets at the playoff beginning, so it doesn't really matter. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Two-seamer in, middle in, line to right field. That is foul. Almost a fair ball, 1-1. Fastball up and in, inside, 2-1. Slider away, fouled off, 2-2. Infield in here to get the run at the plate. Fastball up and away, outside, full count. Slider down and in, runner goes, fouled off again. Two-seamer down and away, fouled off again. Wagner stays alive. Fastball up, chased it high, runner goes, throw down to second, dropped. Had that been a good throw, he'd be dead, and that'd be a 2 outs runner at third, but now it's 1 out, second and third. Here's Candela. Been the man of the hour, 4 hits today. Make it 5. That's a gapper, and that's going to be 2 runs. Jennings gets it in. It's another double for Candela, and the Pigs lead 5-3. Brings up Hardman, 0 for 4. Fastball away. That's liner to left. That's another base hit. Bayless gets it in. Runners at the corners with 1 down. First hit today for Hardman, and that'll bring up Blings, 1 for 4 with a single. Slider down and in, called a strike. 0-1 is Simpleman's tense. Two-seamer inside, misses, 1-1. Fastball inside, grounded to second, right at Chickatani. Flips to second 1, Roper to first. Double play, we get out of the inning. Let the Wild Pigs get 2 runs to break the tie. 5-3 to the bottom of the 10th. We need a rally here. Jennings, Ho, and Burnside do up. There's Jennings, 1 for 3. The RBI single today is still tense. Kerr starting to tire out there. Fastball inside, misses, 1-0. Heater away, 2-0. Curveball hangs. Jennings gets that to the gap in right center. Evans cannot get there as that gets to the wall on a hop. It'll be a double for Jennings here to start the inning as he's in scoring position. That'll bring up Ho, 0 for 3. Kerr exits his left-hander. Ospecialo comes in. The specialist is a, where is he? Where is he? There he is. He's at the bottom. 0-1, 11.91 ERA, 2.56 WHIP, 16 runs given up with 15 earned runs, 10 games pitched, 1 save, 11 1/3 innings pitched, 24 hits given up, 5 walks, 5 homers, and 7 strikeouts. Batting average against is .414 on the season. So he's the worst performing reliever, and they want him to get the save. His Kerr's in line for the win. Ho's 0 for 3 today. Slider called a strike away, 0-1. Fastball's high, 1-1. Slider down, line to right center field. That's going to be a gapper and gets past. Well, Evans cuts it off, but it's an RBI single for Ho as Jennings scores easily, 5-4. Tying run at first, winning run at the plate here, and Burnside is 0 for 3. Slider hangs middle of the plate, line to short though as Michaels makes the catch, 1 down. That brings up Shigatani, 0 for 3 today. Earlier in the year, interesting enough, her 1 homer came off of Hander O Specialo. Can she do it again? Well, only one way to find out, right? Fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Slider outside off the catcher's glove as the runner goes for second. Blings' throw down is late, and the tying run's in scoring position now. 1-1 the count to Shigatani. Fastball's away, 2-1. Fastball inside is skied to deep center field. Not a lot on it. Moon makes the catch. Runner fakes the throw out of him, but holds it second. That brings up Velos, 1 for 4. RBI solo home run earlier today. She is the last chance here. Fastball high for a strike, 0-1. Fastball's away, 1-1. Curveball down, pulled foul, 1-2. Heater high, 2-2. Curveball down and in, line to left field, that's a base hit. Evergreen comes up throwing, Ho draws the throw, but he'll remain at third as he does not run well. Runners at the corners now for Pitts. 3 for 4 today, triple and 2 singles. He is our best hitter. This is the spot you want him up in. Specialist does go against him, but he is still locked in. Fastball up, hard grounder at the middle. Michaels is there. He'll fire to first, and that ends the game and our season as we lose 5-4 in 10 innings. Seems poetic. That's been the story of our season. Looking at the hits, everybody in the Moonstar Wild Pigs lineup got a hit except Moon, who did not get to bat. 4-hit day for Candela, drove in 2 runs. Kaufman at the 2 RBI homer, 3 hits as well, 3 stolen bases. On our side, Roper, Woody, Burnside, and Shigatani were all hitless. 2-hit day for Jennings, 3-hit day for Pitts, 2-hit day for Velos, solo home run for Velos. Yep. Pitching lines, Potter, 5 1/3 innings, no decisions, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, a homer. Lantana, inning and a third, line drive to the jaw for her troubles. Kerr, 2 1/3 innings, gets the win, 1 hit, 1 earned run. She's 3-1 to end her season. Especialo, 1 inning pitch, 2 hits given up, gets his second save, gets his ERA under 11. And Smith, no decisions, 6 innings, 9 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, a homer. He should have got the win. Huck and Duck blew the save, 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run. And Simpleman gets the loss, 1 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout. He's 1-1 on the season now. Kaufman, the player of the game, had the 3 stolen bases, the homer and the double, the single, triple shy of the cycle, 2 RBIs. Candela, the 4-hit day, drove in 2 runs himself, and then Pitts had the 3-hit day. Yeah. That was just the story of our season, basically. So close on so many occasions, and yet so far and so disappointing. Alright, well, only thing left to do now is sit in the rest of these games. Look at who's in the playoffs. Okay, so the Herbisaurs beat the Hot Corners, so they are the 1 seed because they have the better run differential. We finished tied for the worst run differential with the Sawteeth, but we have the worst record in the entire league again, besides the Wide Loads. Finish at 4-12. That's how do you have a -1 run differential and finish 4-12? So when you win, you destroy teams, but when you lose close. Interesting. Alright, well. Okay, so Herbs are the 1, Pigs are the 3, Moonstars are the 2, Sirloins are the 4. On the other side, Heaters are the 1, Nemesis are the 2, Grapplers are the 3, and the Platypi are the 4, as they have the tiebreaker over the Beewolves just barely. Okay, let's look at these around the league here. Biggs off the Sirloins, replaced by Case and Fuller. Kimmy Smoke off the Buzzards, onto the Buzzards, replacing Jacques Often. Moose getting Nubs Wubbles, replacing Mashed Taters. Tremendo off the Moose, replaced by Hefe Manzano. Max Bates get +2 velocity, that's nice. Clyde Oliver off the Platypi, replaced by Giovanni Reef Killer, because they're going to be in the playoffs. Woodburn signs to the Buzzards, replacing Hito Moonshada. Burnside +8 power, that's nice. Pitts +5 speed, nice. Chombo to the Blowfish, replacing David Diggler. Betty Sparks to the Jacks again, replacing Alex Watts. Okay, alright. Anything else that I missed? No, okay. Player development here real quick. Do this one for Jennings, get his hitting up. 2 power, 1 contact, nice. Okay. We'll do this for Martinez, get his accuracy up. +4, nice. He needs that. He needs every little bit of help he can get with that. He's up to a B now. That's awesome. Let's see. Not doing this one for Bigsworth. I'm not keeping him. Probably not keeping Shigatani either. This for Bates is too high of a chance to get walk prone. And yeah, we can do this one for Pitts. He doesn't need the army as a first baseman, so let's just improve him even more. Gets the +1 power. Gets the 6 speed. Alright, perfect. Still an A. Alright. It's good with me. Alright, let's look at league leaders here, see if any of our guys made the cut. Pitts finishes 4th in MVP voting, followed by Dan Cervelos in 9th. MVP is Jamie Bridges from the Herbisaurs. He hit 400 this year. Ooh, that's pretty good. 5 homers, 15 RBIs, 7 walks, 5 stolen bases. Not bad at all. Oh, I don't want single season records. There we go, we're back. Okay, so Pitts led the league in average. Velos finished 3rd. Velos was tied for, looks like, 5th in RBIs. Pitts 4th in on-base percentage. 3rd in slugging percentage. 3rd in on-base and slugging combined. Pitts and Velos 1 and 2 in hits. Pitts tied for 2nd in extra base hits. Pitts tied for 2nd in runs scored. No pitching leaders I don't think we're going to have. Oh, we do. Noel and Bradley 5th and 6th in walks per 9 inning, which is good. Okay. Nothing too earth-shattering there. Okay. So we'll go to the playoffs here. Going to go into next year with over $5.75 million, so that's nice. Alright, so let us see who comes out tops here in Year 3's playoff bracket. Moonstars take the first game, okay. Sirloins beat the Herbisaurs, alright, love to see it. Grapplers win, okay. And it's gonna be the Heaters, okay. Alright, so let's see, Moonstars and Pigs here. Moonstars blowing them out of the water, they're gonna sweep them right out, nice. Love to see it. Love when our division rivals don't stick around. Herbisaurs force game 3 though, that's a little unfortunate. Nemesis rally to force game 3. They almost piss it away though. And Platypi forced game 3 as well. Herbivores look like they're going to win, and they are. They're going to go to the conference finals, okay. Nemesis hang on to win. So they rallied from a 1-0 deficit. Heaters finish off the Platypi. 1 and 2 there. 1 and 2 on this side as well as the Herbivores take game 1. Heaters take game 1 as well, so both 1 seeds win. Moonstars force game 3. Nemesis forced game 3. Okay. A little bit of tit for tat here. Moonstars are going to hold them off. That's good. So, division rival will not win the title again. That's awesome. Nemesis. Ooh, they got the upset too. Okay, so both 2 seeds advance. Nemesis take the first game, which is surprising because their pitching normally sucks. And then they win again. Nice. So the Nemesis sweep. The Nemesis are your Season 3 champions. Okay. Alright, that's awesome. Let me take a look here and see who won Season 2 real quick. Because I know Season 1 was the Herbivores. It was the Crocodons. Okay, so that's the 2nd year in a row that conference has won everything. And look, we matched our record from last year. God, we suck. So we're 17 and 31 after 3 seasons. Now, normally this would be the point where I would end the series here with this team. Clearly, we're not doing something right here to win. But because of how cursed this franchise is in my sims, I'm going to give myself a 4th year just to see is this team really cursed, or can I actually turn it around next season and get us a winning season. If I don't get a winning season next time, we're done with the Freebooters. We'll move on to another franchise. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. This big, massive 2-parter episode where we see 2 different pitcher injuries, 2 different extra inning games, 2 different extra inning losses, finishing in last place once again. Next season episode is going to be the off season, so we are going to be looking to improve this team and see what we can do. What we're going to be probably looking to do is get a second baseman, get a left fielder, maybe upgrade some of the bench players. Not too sure if who we're gonna do that with just yet. And then I think we definitely need to upgrade the starting pitching because obviously outside of Noel and Bradley, we're not keeping Smith or Bigsworth. Bullpen's actually pretty decent. The only person we want to get rid of for that is Huck. So, all right, guys, that's what we'll be looking forward to next time out. We lost both games again. Finished the season on a 3-game losing streak, which was pretty much the story of the season, losing a lot of games. We finished 5-11, tied for another dismal record. So, let's do or die next season. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.